Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 79 of my gameplay on No Man's Land. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to No Man's Land. So I'm finishing up our last potato field here, so we can get kind of a status on that. Yeah. Anyhow, I have a couple of comments I want to mention first. We'll do some different stuff later on and get some stuff done. But first off, I want to say thank you to 1234 Baskets, Booney 72, and Red Turbo 66. Sorry, I got too excited. Oh wait, we're gonna get this guy fixed up. Come on now. Maybe if we just go ahead and get ourselves like a little headland here. Just take out a couple rows here. We should have. I mean, I could also move the truck. I mean that would also solve the problem, but it's fine. We'll just do that, and then it'll be fine for at least another round. We can always adjust it again. This potato harvester, I mean, if you look at the hours on it, holy smokes, that's just one harvest, guys. I don't think I'll ever do this many potatoes again in my life. I say that, but I probably will. I'll probably be like, I don't remember how bad it was when I did all those potatoes. All right, I'll go ahead and hire that guy, not harvest that guy. We're gonna hire him. I don't want to be harvesting any people. So yeah, I want to thank those three people, 1234 Basket, Booney 72, and Red Turbo 66, for offering to sell me some hay. So 1234 Basket is going to send over 25 round bales of hay. Now they offered 15 grand instead of my 25 grand, but I'm still going to write them a check for 25 grand. Booney 72 said he'd send over 100,000 liters of hay loose, and then Red Turbo 66 has 100,000 liters in round bales, and the round bales I'll probably convert to loose once they get here. I'll probably chop them up and get them over, which is pretty easy to do. I can honestly just throw them into my feed mixers and just get them out that way, or my feed mixer. So fantastic. I want to say thank you to you guys for that. Martin left a couple of comments, as always. I love Martin's comments, love reading them in there. Thank you for always commenting. He said we should have probably done that with 2 potato harvesters, and Martin's absolutely correct. I think I realized that about halfway through that this would have been faster, which I still could have bought a second one, or at least a second one, but I decided to just stick with it. Martinell also said we could have used a bale grab to do our small bales, which that's going to be... There's one of them under... I think there's one under here. But they're with the Straw Harvest DLC, I believe. Maybe they're not under here. Hopefully my mouse scroll sound is not too obnoxious. Gosh, maybe it was under here. Huh, I swear I have the Straw Harvest DLC installed. Don't I? I have that installed, don't I? Yeah, oh, they're under baling technology. Here we go. Yeah, the grabs here. These guys, or this one, honestly, but these ones would have been perfect for that. But yeah, those ones to just pick up those groups of 8 small bales when I did the small square bales. But yeah, so I totally forgot about those. I should have definitely used those. I think that would have been a great idea. And Martinell also has a subscriber contract for me, so he wants to buy 25,000 liters of everything used in animal feed. He's going to pay us 15% above the market price. I'm assuming that's going to be like straw. We'll sell him some hay, grass, probably wheat as well, or barley. So wheat or barley, sugar beets or potatoes. He'll need like some canola or soy. So we have a lot of different things on that one, just so he can make his feed, because he owns Swede Feed here, which if you remember, that was another business we added in the last episode. Turn off the auto drive here. There we go. I am recording this on my laptop, so I hope everything sounds great. I have recorded, I think it was, Willamina Forest, the last episode I did of that. I did it on my laptop, but I haven't edited it yet, so I'm not sure how that turned out. Yeah, and also another subscriber contract. Tim Lee would like 32,000 liters of straw pellets. He's going to pay us 27,540 for those. And then another thing as well, let me look on here, hold on a second. I'll mention that in a second. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Now I have a few things that we are going to buy. We're going to go on a bit of a shopping spree here right at the start. Well, first I'm going to hire this guy, and we're going to get him turned around, because I guarantee he's not going to make it for whatever reason around that corner. Get around. And sorry, Willamina Forest that episode did not go the way I planned it to go. It ended up, the first segment I recorded was way longer than I thought. It was like, between the first little part and the second part, it was like 32 minutes, and the last part was like, I don't know, 11 minutes. But anyhow, yeah, so it did not go the way I expected. But okay, we're going to buy a few things here. So first off, we are going to go and buy, I think I have it installed, don't I? Please tell me I installed it. Did I forget to install it? No, I didn't. Here it is, the Auger Master. I believe you can, yeah, semi-dolly. We'll probably go with the semi-dolly one. This is the Lizard Auger Master. I like it because if you look, it holds just about everything. So this would be perfect for like a silage harvest. I did use it on Wilhelmina Forest or Wilhelmina Forest, but I figured this would be great on here. And this is Troa B that commented saying that this would be a fantastic addition to our farm on here, just because we could use it for a chaff harvest. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to purchase one of these real quick. We'll do, oh geez, they have so many colors that I love. You do that if you wanted to. Our silage harvester is it's a class harvester, so maybe we'll keep it all kind of classy, if you will. We'll do the chrome black. Oh, maybe we should do like more like weird that if I select that, it goes to that other one. Anyhow, we could do class. That's class as well, so we could do that. Kind of have like a class trailer there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Trailer low. We're gonna make that the semi-dolly, as I mentioned. Michelin, the board, Midas. Ooh, I really like the Midas tires. The level light, yeah, we'll leave that on. Okay. Actually, that doesn't change price or anything. Okay, we'll go ahead and buy that. 101,000. Yes, totally worth it. Absolutely. We'll probably end up selling our other sugarcane trailer as well. We'll probably sell that off in this episode. Now, the next thing I want to buy is a large tractor. So this I actually bought used. Sorry if you hear my dog running in the background. This I bought used from Dragonfire. I was gonna buy it potentially for, I thought about using it on Wilhelmina Forest, but I decided to use it on here. The Xerion 5000. It's the 5000 edition. I got a good price in this, don't you guys worry either. Twin wheels. I think it just comes with wides with what I bought it with. I think he might have had a mod too that he was using, but we're just going to use this one. It'll be fine. I have to look at how many hours it had on it, but we were going to buy it for 340,000. I'll arrange all that in a second. We'll put that out. 408 100. Let's go F11 here. Add that back in. And I'll take off the 340. There we go. That should be all right. Okay, this guy is full. Let's get him emptied out here. And then there's a couple other, well, there's actually one more thing I'm going to buy. And then our money will be basically back down to where it was, where we had nothing. But again, we have, as far as everything goes to, I guess I should mention, we have pretty much corn and everything, don't we? Yeah, pretty much corn. So we have corn basically everywhere. We're going to do a massive corn harvest. We're probably going to do like 2 or 3 fields for chaff, and then do the rest for the actual corn, which we need to feed the pigs. So yeah, as far as all that goes, we just need to fertilize these 2 fields and obviously get this plowed and planted. And then we'll wait to harvest all those probably tomorrow. And let's see here. What else do we got going on? That's our main goal. And then I want to get cotton in the ground because we have another subscriber contract from Quiet Hitman to get cotton in the ground. But yeah, we'll get that going here in a second. Let me get this unloaded actually. I have 60,000 liters of potatoes in here. That's from the previous, let's go ahead and dump that off. We'll just take one trailer out because that's from the previous. I want to see how much we get from each field. That's from the previous field. It is getting dark out, that is for sure. We're fighting the light a little bit, but I want to try to get this field all good to go as far as corn goes before we get, before I'm willing to fast forward into the next day. As far as selling the potatoes go, let's take a look at that because I'd be willing to sit here and sell some potatoes as well. We honestly do need to sell some potatoes. Do we have anything else in here we need to worry about selling? Let's see here. Yeah, we're getting some hay in, which is going to be great. We need the hay quite a bit. We have plenty of straw, a little bit of grass in there, but we don't have any hay. I think, no, maybe that's hay, and we just have a very small amount of hay, but we still need more hay regardless. We never have enough hay, I feel like. Okay, potatoes. There we go. So many potatoes. 1.75 million potatoes in there. 426 is the best price, which isn't great. Oh, we had like a 600 in there at one point. I would like to get that better price for them, but we'll wait and see. There should be a better price in the morning. Is there the biogas plant? Some biogas plant takes them for 306, which isn't great. Yeah, I don't want to sell them there. I wanted to wait till we get a better price for him, so we will hold off on that. Let's get this guy out of the way. But yeah, we're gonna go make one more purchase. I don't even know necessarily what we're gonna purchase. You guys are like, what? But trust me, I know kind of what I want to purchase based on a comment. Yeah, we'll unhire you here, get you turned around. Should be fine the next round, I would think. Well, you probably start running into these trees, but it'll be fine. Get you backed up here. I like using my laptop to record because I can sit on my couch and do it, especially when my wife is gone at work. It's just there's nothing going on in the house, so it's kind of nice. Much more comfortable than sitting in my office chair all day, but yeah, anyhow. Okay, he's going on that. We are going to buy, and this is from a comment from Natalie Hoff, said, you should get a New Holland, is all she said. So we're going to buy something New Holland. I don't know what we don't even have to buy a tractor. I don't even know what to buy now. I could buy literally anything. We could get a wheel loader, which we don't have, I don't think. No, we don't. We could get a wheel loader. I don't know what I guess we got things we could do with the wheel loader, but large tractors, we could get a T7 that can go up. How much horsepower can that get up to? 313 is not too bad. We usually operate higher than that. The T8, how high can that get up? 435 is not bad. We could get a T8. This one, I don't mind. I wouldn't mind getting this one, but it's articulated, which I don't really want to get if I can avoid it. But it would be a nice tractor to have. How much is that? Well, it's not that expensive either. 440 for this? That's nothing, I feel like. Twin wheels on there. Yeah, I think that looks like a decent tractor. How much is that? 450? I know it's going to drain our cash, but you know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to buy it. I may actually end up selling off our Massies at some point. I might end up selling them off. I do think we need to get like an 8RT or something like that, but we definitely want to get, I want to get one of each of these. So we were going to buy one of each of those at some point. And now that we have our Xerion, that'll be pretty good and set. What does that have when the, much horsepower? 530? Yeah, so we'll be pretty set on big horsepower tractors. We might even sell the big butt. I just don't use it that much, to be honest with you guys. I just don't use it as much as I thought I would. But, yeah, we'll kind of see. But, yeah, we might end up selling off our Massies. They're at 400 horsepower. This one's a really nice one. This is the one I think I'm using on Wilhelmina. What does that go up to horsepower-wise? Yeah, 430. That is the one I'm using on Wilhelmina, I'm pretty sure. But, yeah, so that's kind of what we're sitting at. We're down to 35 grand, which we haven't been that low in a while. But, I mean, we got plenty of stuff. If we need to, we can always sell potatoes if we're in a bit of a pinch. I mean, we have plenty of potatoes, and I'll probably end up, quite honestly, especially since we have the potato harvester. I don't normally like to do this, and I always recommend using potatoes to feed the pigs in this category, or sugar beets in this category. But we're going to start using potatoes probably because we just have it. So yeah, I want to probably, what do we have, 146 there. They're not producing too quickly. I think I want to keep it at 150 and kind of keep it topped at 150 and keep selling them down from there. But I think what we'll do is we want to, once we get a corn harvest in, we'll want to fill this up, fill up the wheat and barley, then fill out the potatoes, sugar beets, and then buy a load of pig food and fill that one up as well. Which do we have? We have some wheat and barley in storage. We'll probably send some of the wheat over to Martin L. Because we want to give them some higher quality stuff. Oh, we also is going to need oats for horses too. I better write that down. Jeez, we got so many. Well, I won't even write it down. I got too many things to write down. Yeah, I think I'll dump the corn that we have, and the barley that we have over to our pigs just to get them topped up for as far as I can for now, with what we have, and then we'll see how that goes from there. But maybe just the corn for now. I don't know. Maybe we can just hold off and do it all at once. You're probably not going to make it. We'll see how this guy makes the corner. But, yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get the potato harvest done. I'm going to get this, of course he didn't make it. I'm going to get this field repurposed into corn, and then I'll bring you guys back in probably, it'll either be in the morning, or it'll probably honestly be, gosh, it'll probably be when the corn's ready to harvest would be my guess. But, anyhow, I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, good morning, everyone. So it is a new day. A couple more things I forgot to mention. So Box Bishop left a comment, let me find it here, about another subscriber contract for us to do. So let's see here. This one's pretty funny. I enjoy this one. So Box Bishop said that after our potato harvest, the European Potato Chips Association would like to do some research on what kind of influence harvesting that amount of potatoes has on the flora around your farm. They want one tree, at least, at a certain height, let's see here, from every single piece of land that you own, so they can do research. As for payment, wisdom is priceless. So I have agreed to that contract. So I think that's awesome. So we are going to do that at some point. So I'm assuming as far as trees go, we probably could send them one of our trees here. Probably a tree from here. And then we don't have any other trees really. I might talk someone. Maybe we could buy this piece of land here. I want to do that anyways. And we can send one of those. Those are pretty close there. So maybe we'll end up doing that. But yeah, we'll look into that. Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. Just buy that. Yes. Okay, so we now own that piece of land as well. And this chunk of land, I would like to... Can I afford it? Yes. Now, I'm not going to buy the whole chunk. Let me go ahead and I'm going to put in back in that 85,000. And then a third of 85,000, because that's that whatever kind of weird thing we've been doing. Divided by 3. So I'm going to say 28,300 is somewhere around there. So we'll just do 28,400. Minus 28,400. So that means that we own up to here on plot 40. We don't own all this. We just own up to here. Excuse me, up to here. So that's what I've been doing with these plots because we own, obviously you can see it kind of crosses over the plot line a little bit. So we own up to there. As you can see though, the corn is, well, there's no weeds or anything. It's all good to go. And it just, we have to wait for it to be ready to harvest. Now I did mention I wanted a grass field out here somewhere. I will still, I think, use this as a grass field. I'm going to do this harvest, then do the cotton harvest, and then I will use this as a grass field. I think that'll be kind of the plan from here. So yeah, I just want to get a couple of big harvests of a couple of things real quick, with this being one of the fields we use, then we'll do the grass there. I am going to say this as well. I have, well, first off, I took payment out of my inventory, and I did put in our hay into our silo, so added to what we already had. Let's go to hay here. We now have 349,000 liters in there, so we do have, I did put the rest of the hay in, and I took payment out for those people, so I do appreciate it. I'm going to tell you guys, if you guys have any hay for sale, I don't need hay pellets, but any hay for sale, I'll just buy it. Just let me know how much you have and how much, you know, and what I've been paying is about 25,000 per, so yeah, $250 per 1,000 liters of hay. So that's what I've been paying at a rate. So if you have any hay that you want to ship over here, just let me know down in the comments. I'll buy, if you say you have 10 million liters of hay, I'm probably not going to buy all of it, but I might buy a chunk of it. So just whatever you have available, let me know down in the comments. I'll take it in any form, bales, round bales, square bales, or loose. So yeah, just let me know down in the comments, and I'll take care of that. So I did get our Kloss back down over here to the farm, as well as I have our New Holland down over here, and our Lizard Auger Master. So the Lizard Auger Master, this, I bought a new dolly for it, and I was so excited because I got it all matched up and Kloss colored. But it's not going to hook up to this hitch, so I'm probably going to have to reconfigure this to the slightly smaller version to get that all to hook up. And this is our Kloss Xerion 5000, and it had 2.5 hours on it. That was what I wanted to mention as well. So yeah, there's a couple other things we need to do here. Actually, we're going to sell a couple things. We are going to sell the Big Bud, we're going to sell the sugarcane trailer, and we're going to sell this trailer back here because we don't really need that log trailer. Well, we don't really have a log trailer. We'll probably end up buying a bigger one when we do logging again, so I'm still going to go ahead and sell it. So these two should be sellable. I did also add a toolbox right out here, just so I could configure stuff out here if I had something parked in front of this or something like that, and I just needed to quickly configure something. But let's go into here. We'll go ahead and repair that, and we're going to sell it. 316,000 is a great chunk of change back in the bank. We'll repair this, sell that. 59,000 is another great chunk of change for us to have there. So let me get this pulled up. As you can see down there, 2.5 hours on this. That was what I forgot, and I went and double checked the message about it and figured out what it was supposed to be. This is actually two pieces of equipment on the back here. There's technically the attachment. So let's go here. Repair that. Yes. Sell. Yes. And it should leave that. Yep. Ooh. Huh. I don't think we own more than one of those. Let's go in the garage here real quick. I think we just own... I don't think we own more than one of those, so maybe we can just sell it real quick out of the garage. That'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. It wasn't that expensive anyways. I do need to go over the potato harvest with you guys as well. It's ridiculous. Let's see if I can find it. There's with the trailer. So we have one trailer still, which is what I wanted to hold on to because it has the animal back. Yes, there it is. Let's sell that. Perfect. Give it a second. Beautiful. I'm on my laptop, and my laptop actually has a better graphics card and a better CPU than my desktop does. So it actually loads a lot of the stuff in here a lot faster and works a lot better in No Man's Land. So I think part of the issue was my PC not being quite good enough when I had the crashes and issues before. So, which that's not the fault of the map maker or anything. It's the fault of me putting 10 billion things on it. But yeah, okay. So we got rid of those. Let me see what else I have on my list here. I did fulfill Leo Osmond's potato contract. He wanted 50,000 liters of potatoes. Those have been delivered. We got $25,000 payment for that. Scooter also wanted 20 pigs, so we got $40,000 for that. I sold off those pigs to him. So those are good to go. And also, too, one other thing, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder. If you have your own channel or whatever, I do not allow advertising in the comments on the videos of my channel. If there's a channel you think you want me to check out, that's one thing to be like, hey, so-and-so did a series on this and I thought it was cool, you should go check it out. Or, hey, I'm doing a series on this, Farmer Cop. If it's something directed to me where it's like you're trying to engage with me versus just advertise blatantly to try to get people to go to your channel, that's kind of the difference. So I don't allow advertising on my channel, just so you know. I usually delete those comments. I've had one gaming channel to remain nameless that has left a comment on every video. I don't even think they watch it because their comment comes out as soon as the video comes out. And it's just like, go subscribe to me, you know, blah, blah, blah. So I just delete that comment. And I think he's actually banned now from my channel for leaving any comments. But anyhow, so this is our harvester shed. I did put a toolbox back here, a def pump, and another fuel storage. Because it's great to have the harvesters out here to be able to get to corn or to get to the fields and stuff. But then when they need fuel or repair, I got to drive them all the way back down there, which is the purpose of putting this out here, was to avoid that. So we fixed that up and did that. I also got us a new horse pen here. I replaced the old one with this one. So this is the actual, if you have seen my video on it, this is the horse breeding mod. So if we go into the animals here, horse breeding, they should be, yeah, they're all good to go. Overview, and then, yeah, we're waiting on more horses. So this is what I have going on with actually our mayor now, Diz Farmer, who's our current mayor right now. This is what I've got going on with him, doing some horse breeding. And I did build this bale barn, which is part of the, gosh, what is it called? I can't remember what pack it was part of, but it looked pretty cool. I know it's a little rugged, but it kind of blends in nice. It's very tall, which I liked. Yeah, so I put that in here just to put those grass bales in. I thought about not doing bales anymore, but I still think I'm going to keep doing the grass bales. And actually, this is about to be full up on cotton. Or wool, so, excuse me. I also went through and cleaned all the animal pens, but as you can see, they're already kind of messy again. So, yeah, got a couple of new things there. Let me see, going down my list here, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, now time to talk about the potatoes that we harvested. So we got, off of that most recent field, the last field we did, so off of, we go to the map here, off of field, I'll say 27, it looks like 27, we got 453,061 potatoes. The field we got the most off of was this field here, field 28. Field 28, we got 593,000 potatoes off of, or liters of potatoes. In total, all of our fields, we got 2,298,664 liters of potatoes. Folks, that is crazy. That's all I have to say about that. Now, I have obviously had to sell some off, and I completed the subscriber contract, so all the income we've made off of our potatoes so far is sitting at $210,471. And I am going to keep track of how much we actually make off of all the potatoes that we sell. And I mean, we have literally boatloads to sell. Literally, we could fill probably a cargo ship of potatoes. Yeah, we have 1.6 million in here, and I got still some out in trailers. So let's see here, 467. That one's going up, that's good. We want that price to go up. I'd like to get, $500-600 per 1,000 liters would be nice, but we'll see what we end up getting eventually. As far as subscriber contracts go, the remaining subscriber contracts that we have, let's see here. Let me pull up my list. We have to find, for Garfield Lasagna, we have to find a black 1984 Dodge D150 for him. And we're also looking at Quiet Hitman's contract of a bad season for wool in cotton in Washington Valley. They need 40 wool pallets and 8 cotton bales. So we're going to go ahead and deliver all those at the same time. So we have those, and then plus, what else do we have? I have my sheet here. We need to get 32,000 liters of straw pellets to Tim Lee. And finally, Martin L. needs 25,000 liters of everything used in animal feed. So we'll get that going as well. Yeah, so I probably will, once we get a good price on potatoes out in town, I'll probably sell 1 million liters of them. That should give us a good chunk of change and get rid of a lot of our potatoes. Then we'll probably hold on to the rest, at least for now. And eventually, if we do need more potatoes for feeding, it'll be easy. All we can do is, if we need more potatoes, we'll be like, okay, we'll plant this field and this field, or just this one. And we have the harvester, so everything will be a lot easier at that point to get some of that stuff done. So that'll be a lot easier. I have a lot of vehicles over here just in the queue to be Like, the cows really like to go rock climbing. I tell you what, they really like to climb on those rocks. I didn't think they would do that if that was in the pen, but they do, and that's pretty funny. Anyhow, I got a lot of stuff over here to be cleaned up and taken care of, so yeah, I think that's what I got as far as all that stuff goes. That should be everything I wanted to mention, at least as of now. As far as what we're going to do today, since the corn's not quite ready to harvest, I'm thinking I'm going to switch things up a little bit. I think we're still going to do the corn and try to get some of that stuff done in this episode. But what we are going to do right now is I think I'm going to go get ready to do some police roleplay. I'll probably bring you guys back in around 8 a.m. in game, so it's a little bit lighter out. We'll do some police roleplay, and we'll talk about some things that the council has passed here. The local government has passed some different ordinances and various things, and we will address some of those issues if we have to. But yeah, we'll go over that when we get to the police roleplay, which I think that'll be the next portion. And I know some of you, I have heard in the comments, some of you would prefer, or I had at least one, I guess I only had one comment about it, but if you don't like the police roleplay, or you just like the police roleplay, one way or the other, feel free to skip around. Like, you don't have to watch everything. Like, if you just want to watch the police roleplay, then skip to where that happens, watch that part. You don't have to watch the rest of the video. And if you just like the farming part, then skip the police roleplay part and just watch the rest of the video. So yeah, that's just a note on that. You guys don't have to watch the whole thing. I do apologize if it's more frustrating or more inconvenient for you if you only want to see part of it, but the series has kind of evolved into what it is now, and this is episode, what is it, 79 now, and I plan to keep going, and I have a very exciting episode planned for episode 100, so I'm very excited to get to that episode. But again, that's going to be, what, 20 weeks from now, so that's going to be almost halfway through the new year before we get to that one. But yeah, unless I start doing more than one episode a week, which is very possible. I do want to start doing 2 episodes of Willamina Forest a week. And I don't know where that series is going to go. That series may end up getting up to, I don't know, 50 or 60 episodes, and then I may end up closing out that series. If I do end up closing out that series, I'm thinking I might just stick with No Man's Land for a couple of weeks, where I'm just doing No Man's Land. Maybe do 2 episodes, maybe sometimes 3 episodes of No Man's Land a week. But yeah, so anyhow, that's what I have planned. I'm going to go get ready for some police roleplay, and I will bring you guys back in. All right, folks, it's just past 8. Jeez, it's just past 8, and time to head into work for us today. So as you can see from the screen, we are working. We are City 10. I believe Polar Bear has the day off today. City 3 is working. City 1, or County 3 is working, sorry, and City 1 is working as well. And then State 47 and State 52 are also working. So we will head into town, and we will talk about a couple of measures that have been passed by our local city council here. So, oh boy, there's some good ones. You guys are fantastic. So, also too, another thing to note, I did have, so when we had the election, Nathan Otremba was kind of the runner-up, if you will. He came in, he was the next most votes compared to the people that elected. So we elected 3 city council members, if you remember. So if we stop, we'll stop in here at the city council here. Oh, geez. Oof. I actually need to change this to, there we go. So as you remember, we elected Mayor Diz Farmer, and then City Council seat 1 is Skinny, then Timid Flounder, then Major Roy. So there's actually going to be on here, I'm going to actually put it on here. There is the, I'm going to say, gosh, we'll say the alternate is going to be Nathan Otremba. That fit on there perfect. And so essentially all he does is if one of them is unavailable to vote, he will vote as the alternative city council. And if there's a tie between these 4 when they vote, Nathan will step in and kind of be the tiebreaker vote for that. So anyhow, that's what we'll do for now. Yeah, so as far as measures that were passed, let's take a look at what we have going on. So let's see how my okay, yeah, it's still doing okay. I'm watching what it's recording here because I'm doing it on my laptop, but I do have a second screen now. I have it hooked up to my TV since I'm at home. I just started recording on my laptop, so I figured I'd continue. So the first ordinance that they passed, and I'm just going to put all these up here and briefly talk about them, but if you guys want to read them in full, you can. The first ordinance is approved unanimously that you can't have manure that's causing smell or issues out and about. The second one was to temporarily halt forestry work, so that way there could be a kind of a school field trip for about 2 weeks out there in the woods, and it also provided funding to have law enforcement make sure the woods were safe. And the third measure is to have more housing zones. So those ones, I'm going to leave them up there for just a second, so you guys can pause it here if you want to read it. Go ahead and pause and look at all those. All right, and now I am going to take them down. So yeah, if you want to look at those, feel free to do so. But yep, there you go. Okay. So that's what we have going on in that end of thing. Oh, geez, I just backed into another fence. I'm already crashing left and right. So we also have another business, and this is going to be owned by Dr. Sheep. And Dr. Sheep, if you do not like your location, please feel free to let me know. But I figured this building right here would be kind of a nice place for a credit union. Very central, very good location. It was vacant before, so Dr. Sheep's Ag Solutions. Our only limit is your assets. This is an agricultural credit union, which I will probably be coming in here, not on duty though, of course. I'll probably be coming in here off duty and setting up an account just to make sure I can have my finances looked after by Dr. Sheep. All right, let's head out of here. And then also we have two, well, the final ones for now, at least until we get that housing, which has been now approved by the city council to be built. But we have the final two residents added in to Copper Springs here over in the apartments. All the apartments are now full. I don't know why I took this way, but I did. So we're committed now. Oh gosh, let's head over here. Okay, so these are our apartments. 6 people can live in each one. And the final 2 apartments were taken up over here. If I can stop in time and take a look at them. Dragonfire and Bandit Gaming, you now have apartments here on, and in this apartment building here. So we'll probably end up, I'm not sure where it'll end up being, but we'll probably end up adding in some more housing. I'm not sure if I want to do like a development maybe out here in the corner or something like that. I don't know. I think that might be a good idea, or maybe, I don't know, around here or something, but we'll get something figured out. I'll need to do some major expansions. Maybe I'll ask the city council if they can put forward a vote to expand the highway the rest of the way. It's expanded up to here, but it should go down probably across as well. And there's also a road over here that probably could be, the highway could probably be expanded out here, or maybe cut up that way. But I'll talk to the city council and see if I can't get some of that stuff figured out and get them to approve it. But yeah, there we go. So now we are just going to kind of patrol the city and do what we have to do to take care of some business here. So I think we'll just go ahead and, I'll say it's 8 in the morning, so people are probably starting to open up their businesses and stuff and going to work. So I work day shift right now, actually. I'm very fortunate, actually, to work day shift, especially as early on as I am in my career. I got very lucky, but I believe I'm probably going to end up going to graveyard this summer, so I'll be working night shift, but which is fine. Actually, let's go get some coffee. I think that sounds good. It'd be a good way to start off the day. Terry, I'm going to go get some coffee from your shop, of course, because that's what we need, really, to get us going here. So let's go ahead and pull in. Oh, geez, right. And here at work. Actually, what are the prices on potatoes? How are they doing? Oof, I want to check that real quick. $6.19, that's perfect. Oh, gosh, we need to get off work so we can go sell potatoes. We'll do that in a little bit. I'm sure we'll get off around noon today or so. I'll see if I can leave early and maybe take some vacation time. I'll talk to the old boss man and see if we can't figure something out. Let's go ahead and get a coffee here real quick. All right, there we go. I took $2 out, paid it to Terry there. We're good to go now. Oh, geez, don't back into that. But yeah, so we get a lot of calls of people kind of coming into their business and stuff will start in. Well, speak of the devil there. Look at that. We got a call at Applebee's. It sounds like they had a bit of a break-in last night. So let's go ahead and head out there. So it sounds like, reading the call comments here, I guess they broke into the safe. So we'll go talk to that. We'll go talk to Mr. Revs, who called that in. Mr. Revs is someone who lives in our Discord neighborhood or apartments. I couldn't tell you which one, so I'll just call it at that. But yeah, I guess he had someone, he's the owner and manager of the local Applebee's here. So I think had a bit of a break-in issue, obviously. So we'll go talk to him about that. Here we go. We'll go pull into here. Typically, I would back into a parking spot, not pull into it, but I think we'll be fine here. Beautiful. All right, well, I'm going to go talk to him, kind of figure out what happened. Ooh, half off appetizers, 2 to 5 today. Maybe after we sell potatoes, we're coming back here for appetizers. That's fantastic. All right, I'm going to go ahead and talk to him. All right, so it looks like they got away with just a couple $100, but not too much. They had just some petty cash in there, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and figure that out. I'm going to, yeah, I mean, there's not... Gonna be a tough one. We'll have to kind of keep an eye out and see especially if we get some more break-ins at some other businesses. We'll have to kind of keep an eye out for that. But we haven't gone out to the lake in a while. I might actually just go drive out there. I don't always get, I don't drive around the town and other parts as much as I'd like and take a look around. The airport is coming along nice, actually. So hopefully they get that baby up and running soon. We may stop by and take a look at it here in a little bit, but I think it's coming along nicely. I know Jaden is running that, so that's fantastic. And he has a partnership with Lucky's Logistics, the Arctic Wolf Logistics, run by, oh, dear goodness, Arctic Wolf Logistics run by Lucky. So they have a bit of a partnership there to get stuff transported where it needs to. But anyhow, doesn't look like there's anyone out and about here.
Yeah, it's interesting. There's hardly anything going on. Oh, we are getting another call. Looks like Scania is calling in saying that his house was broken in. It sounds like he scared the guy off, so it sounds like it just happened. So let's go ahead and head over there and see if we can't catch somebody fleeing the scene. Let's go ahead and see if we can't gun it. I'm going to go ahead and have another officer head our way as well, just in case. Looks like State 47 and County 3 are heading our way in case we can catch them fleeing the area. I probably wouldn't drive 93 to this call in the real world, but hey, it's for fun. Actually, they're going to go in that way, so I'm going to communicate with them. I'm going to go up this way. I'm going to head in from this side. Okay, I don't see any black trucks around. Nothing at the convenience store. Nothing heading out of town. I don't see anything here. Oh, gosh, yeah, let me have I'll probably have another unit head out that way if they can, if they're available. I'm not seeing anything. Nothing in that way. Someone's coming in that far end, so I'm not too worried about that. But, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, well, their house is, oh, geez, not there. Very indestructible sign. But their house is right here, I believe, or no, right here. Yes, here we go. Okay, here's Scania's house. Well, I don't see anything now. I'll have the other units keep looking for him, but I'll go talk to Scania and see what he saw since I'm going to be the primary officer in this case. So I'll go talk to him real quick and see what we got figured out here. All right, so yeah, it sounds like the guy kind of shimmied his way in the house, woke up Scania, and then Scania came downstairs and he grabbed some money off the table, or I guess that's what was missing, and he scared the guy off and didn't really get a good look at him, but saw that he was driving a black pickup truck, so we'll kind of keep an eye out for that as we're patrolling around. Units have kind of cleared the area. As you can see, it's been like 15-20 minutes since we got here. So units have cleared the area. It could be our Applebee's thief as well, if he's breaking into houses or if he's breaking into businesses and stuff. But yeah, so it's weird that he just targeted this house out of the blue. But anyhow, that happens sometimes, weird stuff like that. But we'll continue on our way. Well, on that note, though, closing out those two calls, I do want to go get those documented, and I have a little bit of paperwork to catch up on. So, geez, almost clipped that brick wall. I gotta go fill out all my accident reports for all the collisions I've been in too. But yeah, so we're gonna go stop by the station here. We'll grab some coffee from the station. Usually there's always coffee at a police department, but I'll go ahead and stop in and get some reports written, and we'll kind of go from there. But I think that'll be kind of a good way to go about it. And then maybe we'll stop by the airport here in a little bit as well. But let me go get some reports done real quick, just to get that taken care of. All right, folks, it is 10:11, so I did get the A-OK to head out at noon, so it sounds like they got enough officers working. So we're going to go in and gosh, is that, oh, not that. Is that price for potatoes still there? Whew. Okay, it's still there. Thank goodness. And that one's going up. So we got a couple of good prices for potatoes out there, which is fantastic. I want to get a lot of those sold off. So we're going to go drive by the airport, I think. I think that'll be a good use of our time. And I think, honestly, you guys might have already seen it because it might be the thumbnail on here. But we're going to go ahead and drive out and take a look regardless. So to get to the airport straight. Yeah, it's straight on this road. Oof, better learn my town. This isn't even that big of a city to learn. That is the one thing that the town I work for has. I mean, it's a fairly large area. I mean, it really is. And I have to, when you're on field training, you have to memorize all the stuff for it. But I believe you guys have seen some of this before. But there's been some upgrades. Jaden's flight school there. They got a little area in there, and then runway through here. But I think they're going to put an air traffic control tower up there. I think they are. Oh, they have one up there, but I think that's a helicopter landing pad up there. That looks like the helicopter's out and about. It might be in the thumbnail, but yeah. Anyhow, this looks nice. They got the airway done here, the airstrip down there, so they can take off. They just need to pretty much put in a like a passenger terminal there, and maybe a gate too to keep people from driving around like we are. But yeah, they got a nice road heading back up here. Yeah, I'm heading around here to the air traffic control area there, and then yeah, this is their helicopter pad. It looks like the helicopter's gone, but in case it comes back, I'm going to go ahead and take off. But take off, get it? Because we're at an airport. Planes, helicopters, they take off. Sorry, really bad joke. Anyhow, that's what you come here, folks, is for the cheesy farmer cop humor. I hope you know that. But yeah, maybe Jay might end up buying this area here, that factory, because we've never sold anything there. We honestly have never sold anything at that sell point. I think it's been abandoned anyways, and I don't think they really use it. So maybe he'll buy out that land so he can kind of expand his area over here and get a good terminal in. But I have heard rumors, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I have heard rumors, and I don't know if this is I don't know what's in the working with it, but I have heard rumors that the Farmer Cop Supply and 911 Garage are going to move somewhere else and sell off that piece of land, because I guess the land here is so valuable, and they would rather get kind of a nice chunk of land that's more where they want to be, and maybe more central to the map, since they do work on a lot of farm equipment and stuff like that. So I don't know what they're going to end up doing with that, but I've heard rumors they're going to do that. I know Kyle is the manager, or the owner, honestly, of that place as well. I believe he hired a mechanic recently or someone to go work for him. But anyhow, yeah, so let's go. Oh, we are getting a. Oh, okay. It's a noise complaint, but I'm reading some of the. It's Timid Flounders calling in, which is one of our city council members. Timid Flounders calling us because he's the manager and owner of the inn. We're gonna go talk to him. There's some interesting things in the call comments here that I'm reading. So it sounds like he has some tenants. They're being loud. They've overstayed their welcome. They passed the lease in the room. They've only been there for 2 nights. There's just tons of noise, party noise, and everything like that coming from their room here, and they're just causing a lot of issues. They've been asked to turn it down. They can't get a hold of anyone in the room. No one's answering the door. They're just turning up the noise when they come knock on it. So we're gonna go ahead and talk to Timid Flounder about this. I'm probably gonna have just I'm actually let me go ahead and get on my radio real quick. I'm gonna have a couple other officers start heading our way, because we're probably gonna have to go into the room and take it back. So I'm gonna have County 3, State 47, and State 52 meet us here. So the room's on the other side. The window is, from what they said, as far as what they said, it's on the. Oh geez, let me use my cardinal directions here, folks. If that's go on the menu here. So if this is north, that's south, that's gonna be west. So we're on the west end of the building. So he's going to meet us out back here by the delivery point, and I'll kind of have some other officers meet us back here, and we'll talk about what we're going to do about this. But yeah, we'll get all set up. I'll bring you guys back in here in just a second when we're getting ready to go, and we have a kind of an action plan with what we're going to do. All right, we are good to go. So the state units are going to head in with me. County is right over there. He's got really good eyes in that far side of the building, which is their only other escape or route out if they try to climb out the window or something. So essentially right now, we are going to give them one last chance to vacate. We're going to tell them we're going to announce ourselves as police, and we're going to tell them if they don't come to the door, we're going to essentially go inside. We're going to use the innkeeper's keys to the room to enter, so we don't have to damage any property going in. And then we're going to search it, and we're going to clear the people out of it and get everything going out of there. So essentially, if they don't come out, we're going to arrest them for trespassing. And if they don't listen to us when we open the door and tell them to come to the door, and we have to go find them because they're hiding from us, we're also going to arrest them for obstructing as well. So we'll see kind of how it goes. But we are going to go in and we are going to get them removed from there, and make sure that the innkeeper can now start making money off of that room again. So we're going to go in there and do that. And if they just come out and are willing to leave, then we are just going to it's just going to become a civil issue where whatever the extra night or whatever they had where they weren't supposed to be here, it can go to a civil court to get that matter taken care of. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and take care of that now. So we're going to head up over there. It's not this room here, it's the one over from it. So that window is not the one we're looking in, but it's the other one. Which again, the County 4 or County 3 there has a good view of it. Oop, I don't need a chainsaw for this, that's for sure. Okay, we're going to go ahead and search it, and I'll bring you guys back in once we get her searched. All right, so we did get it all searched and good to go. We found 2 people inside. They're both in the back of my car. I'm going to take them both down to the station. They're both going to go to jail for trespassing in the 1st degree. And that's what we're going to go with. They did not obstruct. They were willing to work with us after we opened the door. They weren't hiding from us or anything. So, I mean, they weren't like cooperative, I'll say, but they weren't uncooperative. So, they just were kind of mad at us and angry at the world. So, anyhow, it happens, but you can't just overstay your welcome someplace like that without permission. So we'll take them down to the station and get them processed. And then I think by the time we get them processed and I get an initial report typed up on this, I am thinking we're going to be good to go. I might even see if Chief will help me process one of these guys. I would never ask my chief in real life to do that, but oh, anyhow, okay. I'm going to get these guys into the cell and I'm going to get them processed, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back in here in just a bit. All right, I got them processed and they are good to go. They're in there for now. They're going to get processed and released, or they're going to get released in a little bit, but they're in there for now. Whew. So we are going to head out. Let's take a look at some. I better not stay in the middle of the intersection. Pull over here a second. Let's take a look at the potato prices. Are they still fantastic? Look at that. That one's still rising. All right, well, let's go ahead and get some potatoes sold is what I'm going to do. That is what my day is looking like. As long as I don't crash the patrol car. Ooh, on my way home. But, yeah, so I'm going to get some potatoes sold off. And how is our corn doing? I'm sure it's probably... Oh, some of it's ready to harvest. So I might get that going too. Well, since you guys are in, we'll get some of that rolling here real quick. As far as selling potatoes, I will probably just hook up a double trailer. That just makes more sense. So I can do 210,000 liters at a time. And then I do want to get probably the chaff harvest going, and then I'll use the other truck and trailer to empty the harvester when it gets going as well on that and when it needs to. But yeah, we got a lot done around the farm. We got a lot of new stuff put in, and well, not a lot of new stuff. We got a couple new things put in. We got some stuff cleared out, and we're doing good on the money. We got 2 new tractors in this episode, so absolutely fantastic. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna need to get this thing washed next time we're working. So let's go ahead and we can probably put this back to on now. So let's go ahead and hop in the Xerion, because I'm going to grab this trailer and let's see if we can... I'm hoping this will work. I really want this to configure or to be able to be hauled by our harvester there. So let's go ahead and get this put over here where we can modify it a little bit. I'm just going to disconnect that part. We'll move the dolly out of the way. We'll probably hold on to the dolly. Might as well. We have it. It's down here. I feel like you can never have too many dollies. Well, I mean, I'm sure you probably can. But, yeah, we'll hold on to it for the time being. Let me hop out here and see if we can't configure this over. Customize. Let's do... It kind of sucks because trailer low, trailer high. Those are the same. So, yeah, those two are the same... trailer high, trailer low. We'll do trailer high. That looks like that's gonna be more friendly with us. So 43,000 liters. I mean, I still can't really complain. That's not too bad. How much more did it cost to get it in that upgraded position? I'm just kind of curious now. How much did we waste on it? 11,000. So we lost 11 grand on the deal. That's not too big of a deal, but that does mean we can turn it into a semi trailer if we want to, whenever we want, for free. So, or at least essentially for free. I bet you we can just pick it up now with the Kloss. Well, theoretically speaking, we'll be able to pick it up just fine with the Kloss. I am really hoping this works out and hoping the pipe works out and everything like that. I mean, the pipe should work out. That's a longer pipe, but it will suck if it doesn't work because we sold the other trailer. Maybe I should have tested this out first. But, ooh, the moment of truth. Moment of truth. There we go. Thank goodness. Okay, let's get the pipe out. Oh, nope. Not for you. You can keep your pipe in. You, and then on that guy, though, we probably want the cover open so we're not just blowing it into nothing. Oh, that does not... Look at that's hooked up. Oh, that does not look right. That does not look right at all. That's a little strange there, but that's okay. If it works, we're just gonna take it at this point. We do need to go get a header for this, obviously, or this isn't gonna work out at all. I think what we're gonna do, just because this will work well for it, I think we're just gonna have the chaff harvester work on this top field. And then I think we'll harvest these 3 for corn. And then if we need more chaff, I think we'll maybe take one of the... I think we want to do 2 fields of chaff and then maybe these 3 with corn to actually harvest it for the pigs. I think that'll be a good way to go because we need it for the silage, obviously. Let me get over here. Yeah, my harvesters or my headers are in there. I'll drop you off and we'll go... We'll just... we can probably go in the cab. Be a little bit easier to pick these guys up in the shed here. Ooh, too much turning. All right, grab you real quick. Beautiful. Hopefully I don't hit the combine. But if we get these guys rolling, that'll help us out quite a bit. I may end up wrapping the episode while I'm doing this. Let me change my view here. I may end up wrapping the episode up while I'm doing this just because... I'll be honest with you, I'm a little behind. This comes out tomorrow, and it is 8:52 at night right now as I'm recording this. So I'm going to be very tired as it is tomorrow because I still need to edit this and everything before I go to bed and get it good so it uploads. So I really want to make sure I get it out on time because I just try to do that as best I possibly can. And also, too, this is a little strange through here. So this is my poplar field. It does have some corn in it because the planter went a little crazy. It also has weeds in there, so I'm going to try to harvest that out of the poplars. Just very peculiar. Anyhow, this should work out fine, though. It'll all work out. Worst case scenario, we can always replant the poplars or something. I mean, if we want to. We honestly could do that whole field of poplars, which I'm actually tempted to do now that we have all the equipment for it. Equipment to make it go pretty fast. All right, let's see how this goes. Make sure this is going to work. Oh, goodness, that's beautiful. Now, that trailer is not as big as the sugarcane trailer, but it's going to be so much easier to unload it that it's going to be absolutely worth it. So, yep, that's fantastic. That will work just perfect for us. I wonder if this, I wonder if the Kloss would have hooked up to a different dolly. I don't know. I might do some checking with that later. But let's go get the harvester going here. We're going to need, oh, we can probably back that up a little bit. Dump that off. And we're going to need this guy over here. Corn header, obviously, for what we got going on since we're doing corn. And I probably should just be in the cab a little bit easier. There we go. Can't look back. It's not going to work. There's really nothing else in the garage right now, so it should be fine. All right. There we go. Get that unfolded. And I probably need to do this, unfold the harvester as well, or it's not going to want me to do anything. And we'll see how it kind of harvests that, but yeah, it should all work out fine. I'm sure it will. I may end up just selling the potatoes at the start of the next episode as well. That might just be what I do, just so I can get to bed at some point today. I am going in early tomorrow to work. I have to work at 5 a.m. tomorrow because I needed a little bit of coverage for the back half of graveyard. So I'm going to go in a little bit early, but I think it'll be fine if I wrap up the episode just about here. I think that'll be good. Yeah, so this is episode, what is it, 79? Good gravy. We're going to have so much fun, and I'm so excited to get episode 100 put together, but you guys have been awesome. I cannot wait to see you on the next one next week. Anyhow, yeah, guys, I'm just blown away at how this has all turned out as far as this channel and this series. This series has been so much fun for me, but anyhow, I know I sound like I'm breaking up with the series now, but no, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going strong. This series is maybe not even halfway over yet. We don't know how long it's going to go. But anyhow, guys, if you enjoyed this episode, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you all for coming and watching.